Now, topic 2, a culture in crisis. Man, on Tuesday, we learned of the tragic passing of Takeoff, okay, after he was senselessly shot and killed in Houston. The details of this story are still unfolding, but it's a tale that's all too familiar. However, my guy, Gilly the King from the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast brought up a very interesting point.
Why every time something happened to a rapper or an athlete or an entertainer or anybody of color, the first thing is do is pull your phones out and start recording and post shit on the internet, man? You is clowns for that shit.
Salute to my guy, Gilly, man. I agree, 100%. Every picture of every tragedy, like this is something somebody got on their phone camera, and every picture you see other people holding up their cameras, like, damn, like what happened to empathy? Donnell, I'm gonna start with you. These people have literal phones in their hands. Shouldn't they be calling 911 instead of taking pictures?
I mean, it's interesting because I'll give you an example. The case with George Floyd, had not someone been videotaping that, we probably wouldn't have understood what the true outcome of that was. I know that it's easy for us to say you should stop, it should help these people, but it's a bigger situation. We gotta stop killing each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, we keep reporting this thing, and it's so f***ed up now that nothing is shocking anymore.
Nah, you're right.
It's not surprising, oh, it's like this, here we go again. You know, again, like social media, it serves its purpose. In a situation like that, it's tragic for you to see it, especially your family seeing it first. You know what I mean? But, you know, man, it's so f***ed up because I don't even know what the answer is to any of this anymore.
I feel the same way. It's like this headline is so common now. It's like insert rapper's name here, shot and killed at insert age here. It's like hearing Nick Cannon is having more kids.
And then it's really putting a bad name. He's got another baby. And it's putting a bad name on hip-hop now because all these stories, all these outlets, they start off with hip-hop artist shot. Hip-hop artists killed. And that is not a representation of what hip-hop is, but that's the representation the media is putting out there, and I think it's unfair for hip-hop and the people that grew up on real hip-hop.
But I would just say about people videotaping things like that, you know, look, I think most of us on this panel grew up when social media was not a regular thing, and so
I grew up with VHS.
Right, same.
They don't even know what that is.
Right,
like,
exactly.
STD?
Well, yeah.
Right. I'm sure my agent would love me to say I'm a Gen Z, but the truth is, I mean, as an Xer, we didn't have that, and so there's something about young people growing up with this technology at their fingertips, and you become desensitized. You forget your humanity, and so when you see a dead body laying on the floor, people are chasing likes and followers, and they don't necessarily see the lack of a human life. They only see an avatar that no longer exists, and we have to get back to connectivity and our humanity, just as human beings, and particularly as Black people in our community, to see something like that and ache and hurt for his family and the violence that he suffered at his last moments, which is really sad.
Joe, you know, these pictures are up on every social media platform. Is it time for, like, platforms to stop hiding under the guise of journalism and be more respectful of how they serve up this kind of content?
I mean, look, this situation is tragic, but this has always happened. What do you think tabloids were 100 years ago? It was always about crime, sex, scandal. People, this is the appetite that the people have.
But at least wasn't it presented better? I guess
I don't think
it's so raw and uncut because it's on social.
Know.
Like somebody on the scene just showing you somebody bleeding out.
I'm skeptical that we were ever better than this. The news organizations, if you want to call them that, are doing this because that's what people are clicking on. Yeah. Look at the most popular list, and it's always been that way. And I think we want to say as a society that we're better than this, but what if we are this?
Yeah, what was that saying? If it bleeds, it leads?
Yeah.
That's old school.
So those National Enquirer and Star Stories, they're not true?
Well, it depends. I mean, back in the day, it used to be like Madonna got pregnant by Sasquatch. It's like, you know?
But there's a reason those are the only magazines left at the supermarket.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that's what people are buying.
Because nobody cares about the truth when the lies more entertaining.
But I don't know if they ever did.
His husband fighting in his underwear with a hammer.
Yeah.
I think it's easy to say that things were so pure in the good old days, but I think if you really look back at it, this is what the audience wants. They want drama and they want death. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, we have become so enslaved to the algorithm that someone's untimely demise is considered content. Well, I want to give the brother Takeoff his flowers, and, you know, let's stop reducing him to just a rapper. Yes, he was a rapper, but that man is a human, and a son, and a nephew, and a friend. And we mourning the fact we won't ever get any new music from Takeoff, but his family is mourning the fact they won't see Takeoff at Thanksgiving this year. So, rest in power, King.